Maybe the abbreviated version.
You want me to open up and you want to do it?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'd like to call to order the emergency special meeting of the Village of Biscayne Park Code Compliance Board on Wednesday, August 24th at 4:36. If you wouldn't mind calling the
No
roll.
problem. Okay, roll call. Jenny Anderson,
Here.
Del Blanton,
Here.
Linda Dillon,
Here.
Rodolfo Barrientos, absent.
Would present our case.
Sure.
Also
Uh,
present.
Old business, under, address 10932 Griffin Boulevard, case number EEN 140219. This is regarding a broken garage door and window. The property owner, Christian Daniel Forsyth, requested an emergency, code board hearing regarding a lien that was placed on her property on September 4th, 2015 for the violation.
So,
So,
I'm
I know the property, owner is, present. Mrs. Christian Danielle Forsyth.
Yes,
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Ms. Forsyth, since you will be giving testimony in regard to your property, if you could please raise your right hand, I do need to swear you in. Oh. Sorry. My fault. Okay. There. Okay, stay muted. Ms. Forsyth, can you hear me? Okay. If you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of law.
yes.
Thank you. So,
I
We have-
apologize also if there's extra sound or anything. I'm in the midst of dropping my daughter off at college for her freshman year, so I've had to leave the orientation, and so I had to find somewhere quickly to sit that had Wi-Fi. So it may be a little louder than I.
We understand.
okay, yeah. All right. So we have a lien that was filed back in 2015. Apparently everything went to the wrong address, to a 7th Avenue address.
That's what the property owner.
That was our previous average.
Okay, I was going to ask you how that got tied in together. Anyone have any questions?
Well, no, not really with what was presented. What I do have a question was the resident attended the hearing in 2014.
No, I didn't. That wouldn't have been possible because I was temporarily living in Stony Brook, Long Island, because we moved my daughter to go to a different school. So I was flying back and forth and I did not attend a hearing. So if you look at most of the documents that are there that I saw, they're unsigned. Also, I'm not sure why code compliance was even on our property because we did all of our work in 2013, very permitted. You can look at the extensive file we have. We even submitted the garage door, and I did notice that there's some permits that we took that are missing from the file, but you can see the garage door, the impact had originally picked something else and they told us that wasn't going to be impact resistant. So I'm not even sure what happened in 2014, but we did not attend a hearing.
Okay.
We did not fill out any paperwork. You can see the paperwork that's there is unnotarized. It's not even filled out properly. And we passed our final building close out of an entire building file, which was extensive because it was a hoarder house and we gutted it in December of 2013. So I'm not even sure what this was or how the person was on our property or why they were on our property, but we did that garage door work in June and July of 2013 permitted.
And Efren, all that information is in the,
Yeah.
'cause-
It's all here. Yeah. Essentially, they were going, everything was going to the mailing address,
Mhm.
which apparently was your former residence, ma'am. Is that accurate? The Seventh Avenue property? Ms. Forsyth, can you hear me? No, clearly she can't.
no, the reason I was asking, because I don't have it in my documentation, so.
Correct.
just wondering if we
Yes, I
had-
said correct.
Thank you.
If we had.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
just didn't see the records of the villages, so those were my questions as to,
the parent,
Actually, what we have is the only
Mhm.
thing that we can find.
there's nothing to show that when you got stuff back, that it was sent again.
Madam.
okay. I
Madam Chair,
wanted to hear from the village what it had or the records that we
Yeah,
reviewed.
it appears there was no posting on the door of the physical
Mhm.
property. There was
Okay.
no attempt to resend. And apparently, she wouldn't have even gotten the first notice to appear.
Madam Chair, if I may, Mario Diaz, Village Manager. So this was obviously a case well before my administration or even our current code officers were in place. And it was brought to our attention. One of the main reasons, as we've described in a summary of the file for you, is none of the ordinance of enforcement we have any signed, and we also don't have any pictures or anything showing a posting of the notice of violations onto the property. Now, we did send a notice of violation to certified mail to the mailing address, which is via Miami-Dade property appraiser, but that got returned undeliverable. And so there's nothing in our files that confirms that even the notification, even the violation itself was posted onto the property or anything. And that's why it's brought back to you for consideration. The village is trying to accommodate with the time because the resident is trying to do some kind of financial closing, which I think it's already past the deadline, but we're trying not to delay it as much as possible, which thank you so much for coming out on today to do that. But I wanted to make sure you all were clear as to why we were asking you to come here, is because again, legally, the village does not have the documentation showing the actual posting of the violation or even the order of enforcements.
Basically, that's what I wanted to know. I just wanted to verify from the code officer what we had for the
There truly
record.
is Nothing there.
Exactly, and I know,
All the things that could have been done and you would have expected to be done
Mhm.
after that mail came back clearly weren't done.
We don't know
Exactly.
if they were not, we don't have any evidence whether.
I'll gladly make a motion. Yeah,
Please.
on case number EN 14-219, I'd like to make a motion to rescind the fine and the daily fee that was entered in 2014
We also have to release the lien.
and release the lien.
I will second that. So I have a first and a second that we absolve the fine, the daily fine, and release the lien.
Can
All in favor?
Question first. Was the permit issued? I mean.
We're not dealing with the permit.
The permit to do the work of, on the
That's not
door.
what we're dealing with. We're dealing with strictly the violation of the broken garage door and window and the subsequent fine.
Wasn't the original violation because there was no permit?
That's not.
No, not from what I understood. It
We can
was-
only deal with exactly what we're given.
The citation basically was for the
broken
Broken
garage door
window.
and window.
Right.
That's just my question.
We have a First and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0. Ma'am, thank you for your time. I apologize for all the hoops and loops you had to go through, but thank you for following through and thinking to shift to come in and see you or
I don't believe. No, no.
Mario?
So I'm confused, told that, yeah.
Coming through.
Hello, can you hear me?
You were breaking up. Can you repeat that?
Sorry that I didn't lose a connection.
We'll give her a call, since the Zoom isn't, and we'll just update her with anything that she has. Yep.
It's coming in, I think garbled from her end. Ma'am, hopefully you can hear me. Mario, someone will reach out to her and follow through. Someone from the village will be reaching out to you and follow through, but your lien has been released. And again, I
Okay,
thank
thank
you
you.
for being here today and apologize for everything you've had to go through.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you.